What a beautiful day it is. It's the first real spring day of the year and it's so amazing. We have about 15 degrees Celsius and it feels so nice to be out on the bike again. I'm so sorry for the lack of videos, but I just hadn't had any more material left and so I wasn't able to produce any videos, and due to the bad weather somehow it was always raining and snowing on the weekends, so I couldn't really ride and record new stuff. So I'm really sorry for the lack of videos the last couple of weeks. But recently I have thought about moving. Currently, as you may know, I live in the city of Bochum and it's pretty okay, but what really annoys me about living here is that every Monday I have to get up at like 5 AM to catch the train at 6:30 to Frankfurt, and it's not much fun, I'm telling you. I have no problem with getting up early, but 5 AM is pretty early. So I was looking for places to move which are a little bit closer to Frankfurt, and so I thought about moving to Düsseldorf, which would cut off about 1 hour of traveling time, which would be nice. But then again, I saw the rent prices and they're like crazy. For 30 to 40 square meter flat or apartment, you're paying like 800 euros. That's if you have a garage with it, and I definitely need a garage when I'm moving. I'm not storing my bike on the street. There's no way. So I was thinking maybe I shouldn't move to Düsseldorf, maybe I should move to the country. And then I compared both situations, living in the country or living in the city. What would be better for me? So one downside of the city, as I already mentioned, are the higher prices, especially if you want to live in a popular city like Düsseldorf or Frankfurt or Munich. Prices are pretty damn high and I'm not really ready to pay those prices. So then, what is of course a benefit of living in the city is that you have everything you need around you. You have your stores for your grocery shopping, and also cinemas, bars, restaurants, everything at hand, which is pretty cool. But then again, I thought about living in the country. Benefit of living in the country is that it's cheaper, and you also have much more green places, much more nature around you, which is pretty cool. I love being outdoors, being in the nature, and if I'm honest, I really hate living in the city because it's so crowded. Even on a Saturday between... I shouldn't really take it, this guy, so much. Even on a Saturday, and it's the Saturday before Easter, it's really crowded. It's so annoying. It also takes like forever to get to cool riding places, which really annoys me. And living in the country, I could save about 200 to 300 euros per month and still have a really nice apartment and a garage, which is super important to me. So of course I would have to calculate some longer travel distances to grocery stores and stuff like that, but I think that's okay because I have a car and a motorcycle so I'm able to get there pretty damn comfortable. I don't have to walk, so not really a downside. In the city I would take the car as well, so, and it doesn't matter if I drive like 2 kilometers or like 10. It's even better for the car if I drive 10 kilometers. So then I thought, well, what about the internet speed? Is it in the country the same like it is in the city? And I was surprised to see that most smaller towns even have faster internet than the city does, which is pretty damn cool. So I came to the conclusion that maybe living in the countryside isn't too bad. I have Mother Nature right around me. I could have a great apartment, and I also would benefit from cheaper apartment prices. But the only downside is that visiting my friends and going out with them would be a little bit more complicated. Would have to always take the car to see them and to spend time with them, but on the other hand, yeah, it's not that bad actually. So I think I will focus on the countryside and finding a great apartment right there. So another benefit of living in the country would be that getting to nice riding spaces wouldn't take so long, which would be a huge benefit for me, considering that I'm only able to ride on the weekend. So guys, my question is, do you have any experiences with living in the country? Am I missing something important? Maybe a downside I'm not considering yet? Or are you all for moving to the country? I'm really curious to know. Please let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Today's topic is about bucket list. It's a topic from Motor Talks. It's one that was published in late November, but I haven't had a chance to respond to it until now. So let's get straight to it. The almighty bucket